With everyone talking about AI, affiliate marketing, and side hustles blowing up on TikTok, how do you know what's actually worth your time, especially as a busy mom in 2025? That's exactly what we're going to talk about today on the Whole Mom Revolution podcast. So let's get into it because, like I said, you're a busy mom. I'm a busy mom. Let's not waste any time. So, with the rise of digital income streams and how it is easier than ever to start a side hustle, but it's also more overwhelming than ever. What do we actually do if we're considering starting a side hustle? What is the first thing to think about? Maybe you're out in the workforce right now, you're dropping your babies off at daycare, or you have a babysitter lined up or whatever, and you're just tired of that hustle and grind, living paycheck to paycheck, more month at the end of your money, and missing precious moments in your little ones' lives, right? You want to be home with them, you want to be homeschooling them, whatever it is, or maybe you're already home and you just need to contribute to your family's income. Maybe your husband makes enough, but you want to retire him. You want you guys to go on and start that ministry that's been on your heart, that business that you've always wanted to do, but you need to start bringing in some income to make that possible, right? So, my first, and this is always going to be my first tip, is you're going to want to find something that aligns with your values and lifestyle. This is more important than just chasing trends. A lot of people, and I mean a lot, myself included, do the shiny object syndrome thing in the beginning. And I get it. It's elusive. That's why it's called that, right? It attracts you. There are a thousand different ways, truly, probably more, to make money online, especially nowadays. And if you're on TikTok, Facebook, Reels, Instagram, whatever, you're hearing about all these ways that these moms, these influencers, all these people are making money from home. And it's really attractive, right? It's, oh my gosh, she said she makes $100 a day making these simple PDFs, right? Or he's recording these audiobooks and making big bucks, or she's able to travel the whole world just doing these simple video reviews. And you hear these stories, but you don't hear the backstory, right? You're seeing the tip of their iceberg, but you're not seeing what lies beneath. You're seeing their highlight reel, but you don't see the struggle that got them to where they were, the hustling, maybe even years that they put into it, right? So there's a lot to consider when it comes to this. So you really want to make sure that whatever you're deciding to do, and you can do multiple things, but I don't recommend starting multiple things at once because it's just not ideal. You want to be able to focus on whatever it is that you're pouring into. So some of the common myths around starting side hustles online is that you have to have your face on camera, that you need to have a huge following, that you have to work 8 hours a day, just like a conventional job to see results, things of that matter. And those things are all absolutely not true. Now, can they be true? Is there a chance, or maybe you might want to be on camera anyway, or is there a chance that being on camera would be to your advantage depending on what side hustle you choose? That's possible, right? It's possible that you are going to have to put in a little more time at the beginning. Is it going to be 8 hours a day? I don't know. A lot of entrepreneurs do work 8 hours a day, but that's what they're choosing. It's something they love. And there's a reason they're doing it. It's something that literally fits in their lifestyle. There's also entrepreneurs that work 1 to 2 hours a day. It's totally, nobody can give you that up front. There's no magic like formula or sauce or anything like that that someone can hand to you and say, here's exactly what you need to be doing. Here is exactly what you're going to have to put in. This is exactly what you're going to deposit. This is exactly what you're going to withdraw. There's no way that someone can tell you that. There's just absolutely no way because everyone's journey is going to look so completely different. And so it's one of those things where you have to just go into it expecting the unexpected and just doing what you have to do to get to where you want to be. And you can truly make it your own this way. So, before we go any further, I do want to talk about a couple differences between a few different income streams. So, there is active income, there's passive income, and then there's leveraged income. Those are the three that we're going to focus on today. Active income, you're familiar with. It is where you're working for X amount of dollars per task or per hour. Something like if you went out and worked a conventional job, or you might be getting paid per task if you're working for yourself from home and you're writing ad copy for someone, or you're ghostwriting, or maybe you're doing data entry, you're getting either paid per hour or per task. That is active income. Passive income is where you do the task one time and you continue to get paid for it. So that could be something like the Amazon Influencer Program, which I am continually singing the praises of. I love the Amazon Influencer Program. It is the thing that got me started making money from home and making good money from home rather quickly. And it really gave me belief in myself when I was actually starting to lose belief in myself after trying for years to make money from home and not finding anything that worked. I finally gave this a shot. And once I got approved into the program, which was super easy, by the way, I started making money right away. I average about 1,400 a month right now, but my first full month I made $700. I was absolutely blown away. It was right before Christmas 2023 and it was just amazing. So I highly recommend the Amazon Influencer Program. I talk about it a lot more over in my free moms group, Whole Mom Revolution on Facebook. But you can also check out the free PDF that I'll link in the show notes down there. And it tells you all about the Amazon Influencer Program, how to get in, what it's like, how to make the most money while you're doing it. It's phenomenal. There are so many ways to make active income, though. I'm sorry, passive income. So many ways. It's creating something one time and continually getting paid for it. And that's kind of what leveraged income is like as well. But this is going to allow you to multiply your time. So it's basically passive income, but with leverage. So you're able to scale it more efficiently. So, for example, writing a book. Writing a book is passive, but it's also leveraged in that you write the book one time but you go on to sell it over and over and over again. So you're putting in whatever it takes you, your knowledge, your time, experience into this book. And after it's done, you're continuing to sell it, right? It's just making sales for you while you sleep, while you live your life. Now, of course, you're probably putting out content talking about said book, etc. But this is a way that you can really leverage your income, scale your income phenomenally using knowledge and skills that you already have, things that you're already knowledgeable about. You're selling your knowledge, you're selling an information product. And this is truly the best way for you to get creative and make money from home. And we're going to dive way more into the episode, but I just wanted to let you know that those are the different types of income because a lot of moms don't realize they think that they have to continually trade their precious time for money. But when you do that, you are never able, your income is always going to have a ceiling because your time is limited. It is a limited resource. Your energy and your muscle is a limited resource. Therefore, the income you make is going to be limited, and you're never going to get that precious time back. Please keep that in mind before you trade away countless hours of your life working for the man or even working from home and just doing something that you love, right? Or doing something that doesn't give you a good return, doing little surveys that give you a few cents per click. That's not whatever. If you want to do that, that's cool. But just consider those things that I gave you. Right now, a lot of moms are asking, can I really make money without sacrificing time with my kids? They don't understand how it could work for them. They see other people doing it, but it doesn't seem realistic. And I explained how that happened to me before. I went for years trying to make money blogging, vlogging, podcasting, on Pinterest, affiliate market, all these things that I tried to do, and none of them were working for me. And I just didn't understand a couple key components. And once I did, things started happening rather rapidly for me. So I want you to understand that it's all about really believing in yourself, focusing, figuring out what is going to align best with your lifestyle, what you're interested in. And from there, you're really going to be able to take off. If you want further help on this, please let me know. Reach out to me on social media, drop a comment below, whatever you need to do. Come to my free moms group on Facebook, Whole Mom Revolution, and tell me what you're trying to do. And I will try to help you figure out the best path for you. There are many ways that you can make this work for you. I want to give you a quick mindset reframe before we end this episode today. And that is, you are not just starting a side hustle, you are investing in your family's future freedom when you do this. You might have a calling on your heart, you might have a dream, a vision. I don't know what it is. And I know that everyone has something that they feel pulled towards. And for me, it was originally traveling on a school bus converted into an RV with my family around the United States, exploring and living life on the road. And that is what I'm working towards. And I know it's going to happen so soon now, just because of a couple simple tweaks and mindset shifts that I've been working on. But it's changed to so much more than that. Now I have this beautiful vision of finding land, building our dream home, and starting a tiny home pregnancy resource center for women who want to choose life for their babies but don't know how they could make it work. And that is what I'm ultimately working towards. And it's so exciting. It's so scary. But I feel like if your dreams don't scare you, then they're not big enough. So ask the Lord to give you some really scary, crazy, big, awesome dreams, and He absolutely will. And if you already have them, which I'm sure so many of you do, you are going to do this. I just need you to believe in yourself. I believe in you, and you can borrow my belief until your own grows, okay? We just have to plant those little seeds and keep watering them. And in no time, you are going to amaze yourself with what you're able to do. Your most amazing and beautiful and wonderful life is ahead of you. And I believe in you. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for being here. If you know a mom that this would bless, please share it with her. And I'll see you in the next episode.